Welcome to our 5 on 5. We're pleased to welcome back RCC President Cathy Kemper-Pelle. Good to see you. How are you today?
Great. Thanks for having me, Craig.
Excellent. So you're 8 months into the job now, halfway through the school year. How is it going so far? Has it met your expectations?
Fantastic. I love this community, love the college. It's been a great challenge.
Okay, and you guys are right now, as I understand, starting a new strategic plan. What's happening with that? Tell us about that.
We needed to really get out in our community and make sure that the needs of the community were well understood by the college and that our programs are aligned to those needs.
Okay.
So that's what we have been doing for the last 3 months.
Okay, so you guys have been collecting data for the last 3 months. How was that data collected, and what kind of response did you get?
We hired consultants who did a lot of data collection, demographic data, and then they also held almost 30 focus groups, 16 of which were with community groups, education, business, and industry. Mm-hmm. And then they did a regional survey.
Okay, and so you guys have the data now, and
Yes.
you guys have collected it, and now you're beginning the analysis of that. I know it's early, but is there anything that stood out to you about that data? Any surprises?
No real surprises, but reaffirmation that employment is number one on everybody's mind. Mm-hmm. Whether you're someone looking for a job or someone looking to hire, employment is at the top of everybody's list.
Okay, and were students pretty involved in this survey, or was this more of a community survey?
This survey was open to anyone in Jackson and Josephine counties, and about a third of the 774 responses were from students.
Okay, very good. All right, so you guys have the data, you're now analyzing it. How is the plan going to be developed? Where do you go from here?
We have a steering team composed of 34 individuals. 3 of those are community members and 3 of those are students. The rest represent different functional groups within the college. And that team has been processing and analyzing the data. They have come up with 4 to 5 kind of very broad possible goals. This Friday, our consultant will be back in time to work with our group and help us finalize those goals and start setting objectives and performance measures.
All right, very exciting. We're going to take a quick break. We'll have much more in a moment. Stay with us. Welcome back to our 5 on 5. Again, we're here with RCC President Cathy Kemper-Pelle. So you guys are working on a strategic plan. What are you hoping to achieve?
Primarily, we want to have a plan that is literally strategic, that we are focused on maybe 4 really what we're calling wildly important goals. And we want this plan to be motivational, inspirational, and we want this plan to be something that excites our employees and they can't wait to get to work every day and serve our students in our community.
Okay, and so it's been almost over a year since voters approved a $20 million bond for RCC. How will that bond affect your plans for the future?
What the bond does is it enables us to create the facilities that will support the plan. In our discussions with community business leaders, we're learning that our technology needs to be updated. We have many programs that are very technology dependent, and we need for our programs and our laboratory spaces to really reflect what happens in the workplace. So a great majority of that bond is going to be spent on either new facilities or the renovation of existing facilities to get us technology ready so that our students are job ready.
Is there a particular emphasis? You have the 3 campuses, White City, Downtown Medford, and Grants Pass. Is there any kind of breakdown that you guys could even estimate at this point as to how that money will be spent between
Sure.
facilities?
The Table Rock campus right now, we are building or renovating a high-tech center there that will house welding and advanced manufacturing. That's a huge focus for Jackson County right now. In Josephine County, we will be renovating science laboratories and nursing facilities.
Okay, and so as I understand it, you guys, as we talked about, you guys are in the data collecting phase. You're right now in analysis. So hope to have the plan done in about 2 months' time in early May. What happens after that? Where do we go from there?
Well, what happens then is that the plan comes alive and that we as a college put it into action, and we partner with our community partners to really make our plan real and roll it out in a way that our students are the primary beneficiaries and our employers are also able to hire our students.
Excellent. Well, it's a very exciting time. Good to see you again. Thank you so much for telling us about it.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Stay with us. We'll be right back.